Hey guys, welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mass Effect 1 Remastered, what the fuck ever. Welcome back to Mass Effect. I picked up the quests very quickly, because it was off camera and you didn't need to worry about it. Like I said, it will just randomly crash on my Presidium. I don't know if anybody else has this problem. My mod is now mocking me, in plain sight. She's sitting feet away from me.
I went fairly often when it was still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since Fist. I don't know.
Ah, thank you for reminding me. I need to go see Fist. I'm just randomly saving on the Presidium again. I feel a little vilified by it crashing now, like, well, at least they're seeing that I'm not crazy and that it does crash. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else in the embassies that I could pick up? Because there's a few more side quests to do. There's nothing in the human embassy. There's nothing in the bar. Nasana does not want to talk to me yet. I don't think. Actually, let me check. I don't think I checked. Maybe Nasana will want to talk to me now. There are some quests you grab, like, when you come back to the Citadel later. This is a hub. No, she's not hailing me, so...
I don't have time
yeah.
to talk now. I'm very busy.
Cool. If I could acquire the Nasana side quest before, then cool. And if I just happen to run into it by accident while side questing, that's also cool. Okay. I think that's all I have on the Presidium for now. I was accessing fast travel when it fucking crashed on me. I've never had that happen before. I've usually just been walking. There's one at Flux. I want to check and see if the med clinic has this side quest yet. Dr. Michelle, are you back on your shit? Yeah, knock on wood, I've been finding the wards.
I need those supplies for my clinic.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard. I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
Just tell me what's going on.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
They won't bother you again. I guarantee it.
I see. Maybe it's better if I don't know anymore.
Yeah, it is.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan, down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
Good luck, Commander. Be careful down there.
Alright, cool. So maybe I won't dead-end this quest. Like I did last time. Oh. Observe. For Codex. And for experience. Okay. There is one in Flux. I'm gonna nab. And I promise we'll go off-world. Oh! There's a couple. I didn't pick this one up last time either. At this point. Nice. Might trigger when I have a certain charm or intimidate. Don't remember.
Yeah, what is it?
Seems the owner didn't like the way you played their games.
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Doran. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Who will use it?
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
Does the device help me win?
The device is
Oh,
nothing
God,
like my
it
system eventually
does
will, but
this.
enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Yeah, see, it switches the dialogue sometimes.
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
I'll help you out.
Huh. I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Sure won't.
That's not what I heard.
And what did you hear exactly?
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
Hey, Doran.
Hello again. Can I help you?
I've got this.
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
No problem. What about some payment, man?
I think that tool should be worth something to you.
I suppose it is. Take a few tries of Quasar. On the house.
All right.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
No problem. Anyway, there's a suspicious gambling machine here.
Someone rigged this machine to funnel credits their way. I'll run a trace.
Now let's go tell Shells I just gave away his fucking device. It's blackjack, dude. Come on. You don't need an intricate gambling device to cheat at blackjack. God damn.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
I gave it away.
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
Maybe you should put your talents to better use.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
You can be a real piece of shit, but I think that is just desserts. It is space blackjack. If it was like space poker, then yeah, I would understand. I don't understand poker in the fucking slightest. But like, no. Anyway, Moreland. We know Moreland. We shop with him. What the fuck, bro?
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
but I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Morlan.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone, or you'll have to deal with me.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Her secret stays buried, or I bury you.
Hey, hold on! I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Bye.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Hell yeah. Okay. We do need to go to Cora's den to get Fisk's OSD. I wonder if I can go back and shoot him. Did I say Fisk? I meant Fist. Sorry. Don't want to shoot Fisk. Great villain. And also a completely different universe.
Dancers are highly respected among my people, but I get the feeling these women are not held in high esteem.
I'd love to see a Korean dancer, actually. Alright.
CSEC always turned a blind eye to what went on in here. I think Fist was paying someone off.
Yeah, I do too. I think that someone is that sleazeball in the corner.
Go away. Let me drink your piece.
Oh, you think I can't open that? That's cute. I thought you could always get back into here. Maybe you can't. There we go. That's for Emily. And then I go talk to Dr. Michelle after dropping that off with Emily. Just thinking out loud, sorry. Krogan patron.
I got business here, but not with you.
Alright, bye. Oh god, I forgot that that was actually a freeway, so I saw the car coming and I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh wait. That's right. That's part of the quote-unquote street. Take my little shortcut back to the upper levels. Hello, kitty cat. Go bother your Aunt Katie. Or just leave the room. Either one. There she is, my favorite reporter.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
I had to kill people for these discs. They're worth more than you're offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist, but you're right. I suppose that I did
didn't
ask you to
kill
help me,
Fist.
so... Here, this should be more than adequate.
Sorry, Emily.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
I feel bad about that. Lyle's yelling at me about that, so that was a bad decision. Good. Emily's fine. She'll give me a quest later. Hey, Dr. Michelle. Got your shit done.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
Sorry.
We should follow up with Captain Anderson.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Sorry, I was reaching for something and I accidentally pushed down on my trackpad. What do I got? Oh boy. Okay. Oh yeah, the signal tracking. The ward's access corridor. Okay. Okay. So that's the last Citadel assignment I have, I believe. Well, no, I have to go talk to somebody in the tower now. Or no, I have to talk to Anderson first, and then he'll direct me to somebody in the tower. Kahoku, who we could not talk to previously.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
She works fucking fast, man. That was right away. I love Emily. She's awesome. Okay. Where is... Aha. Thank you, HUD.
So how are you liking your posting at the Academy?
It's good. Busy, though. I can't believe it.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Alright. Where is Garrus? The terminal in the financial district on the Presidium. That is behind Barlavon. I take no chances. You all see I'm not fucking crazy. I take no chances.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Ha! Sorry, that little tinny thing was a, like a tinny version of the theme. That's clever. Yeah, there are 2 rounds of quests on the Citadel. You pick up a second set, I think, after you've at least done 1 or 2 major missions, or 1 major mission and side quested a lot. And then near the very end of the game. I'm not even going to bother talking to Barlavon. He's an information broker and a shadow broker agent.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidium.
Again, I encourage you to play the game and do it yourself. Do everything. There are different ways to recruit Rex. You can actually not recruit Rex or Garrus. Talia's mandatory due to the info she has. But yeah, you don't have to recruit Rex or Garrus at all.
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
Crap. I thought we were tracing credits, not hunting an AI.
You could simply walk away. However, given organic prejudice against AIs, I would be naive to trust you to leave peacefully. Hence my alignment of core systems to enable a self-destruct sequence. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
AI are also incredibly illegal.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Wonderful.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Oh shit. This is different. Okay. Triangle, square. Okay. Triangle, square. Okay. Triangle, square, triangle. Square. Triangle, square, triangle, circle. Triangle, square, triangle, X. Triangle, square, triangle, X. Circle. Triangle, square, triangle, X. X. Triangle, square, triangle, square. Oh, triangle, square, triangle, X. Square. There we go. There's a couple of sequences like that, and it's literally just... It is... Thankfully, it's not timed, but it's literally just, not brute forcing, but guessing. Okay. And that was all that I had left. So, I'll see if Anderson is in the embassy, but I think he's by the Normandy with Udina, and he'll just talk to me there. Which means I'll have to leave and come back to the Citadel. Which would be a pain, so hopefully he's in the embassies. Alrighty. Thankfully, I did not have any crashes like that in Mass Effect 2. Shit. I was so hoping he'd be here. Ugh. Sorry, guys. About face. CSEC. Alrighty. Let's go to the CSEC requisitions office. Hello.
One sec. Looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Who wants to know?
Just checking for CSEC records. I can only sell goods to authorized personnel. So, Will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Okay. Oh, the Onyx is the basic shit. Ah, you had the basic shit. Damn it, dude. You were the hope that you would have the Colossus, although you do have all of these nice things. Well, they're not exactly nice, they're just eh. Hopefully, next time I come back, you'll have the, I need medium Colossus armor, damn it. It's the best in the game, and I've had it before.
In breaking news,
Random.
Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Thank you for the side quest.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
You're omitting your on-again, off-again girlfriend, but yeah. I love Anderson.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice on that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
She loves to piss off Udina.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
You're such an asshole, Udina.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
in Revelations, humanity was actually programming, working on an AI, again, which is highly illegal in council space, and they know that. They were working on AI intelligence, and Kaylee Sanders was the only survivor, and so therefore she was the suspect of what happened to the rest of the team. Turns out she had left to turn them in. She took solace with her, or she sought solace with her, or safety with her father, John Grissom, who was one of the first to ever go through the Charon Relay, so he was an Alliance war hero. You'll hear Grissom Academy come up in Mass Effect 2. That's a shout out to anyone who's read the books, so I'm telling you that right now. Kaylee ended up joining Anderson. She was safest with him. He was recently divorced. There was a mutual attraction between the two of them. Goyle suggested Anderson as an olive branch in a power play because she willingly handed over all the data Anderson had collected about the illegal AI experimentation. Therefore, after she got yelled at and humanity nearly lost their embassy and she stood her ground, she came to them and offered them the olive branch of all the information, and then was like, oh, and why don't you maybe consider us for the Spectres? Maybe Anderson could do it, because he's out there in the field with Saren anyway. So that's really, like, that's what happened in the book. So I don't know which came first. I don't know which is the chicken and egg situation. I believe the game came first, and the book expanded on it, but it was written by one of the lead writers, Drew Karpyshern. It really is just okay, which is why I'm just telling you guys this stuff and not being like, go read it. You can go read it if you want. It's not terrible. Drew Karpyshern just likes to world build on stuff that's already happened. Like, you'll find out about, like, say, Quarian life when I talk to Tali. But, like, Saren will be sitting there thinking about a Quarian, and then he'll just go into, like, a page about Quarian life, and it's like, anyone who's reading this has played the first game. We know. We bought it because of this. We don't need the world building again. Like, so that's its biggest flaw, is it spends half the time building a world we already know.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge.
He did.
Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala.
Yep.
He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist.
No.
Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
For you, it was sneak into the plant, get Kaylee, get out, because she got her ass kidnapped because Saren let her get kidnapped. That was Saren's plan. That was what Saren was supposed to do.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground.
You went to get Kaylee?
Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
He did it for more than that, but yeah, Saren absolutely did that.
Sounds like overkill to me.
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Yeah.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Oh, I have to repeat dialogue, sorry.
Why'd you let him
Who
get
do you
away?
think the council... I had a bad feeling about him right from the
The only
start.
thing I care about is stopping Saren.
It's Mac.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Okay, there we go. Ah, Baines?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
This is a cover-up if I ever heard one.
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
Any idea how to find him?
Last I heard, he was up in the tower trying to get the Council to investigate Baines' death.
Ah.
Is there anything else, Commander?
Ah, that's why they tell you to go to Kahoku.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Okay, we already know about Kahoku.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, cool. I thought I boarded the Normandy automatically as I headed straight for it.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tali.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Garrus, honey, off your high horse. I'll boot you off of it. Everyone, every race is an asshole. That's what this boils down to. I was wondering why it was dead-ending at Kahoku for me. Okay, so I think this is just to lead you to Kahoku if you haven't already. I don't quite remember if Baines gets his own side quest or not, but I wanted to double check. Because after you become a Spectre, you can talk to Kahoku.
No, I'm waiting. Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Captain Anderson said you'd have information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. I sent a recon group to investigate the system where we found his body. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though. I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers.
Was that?
Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
I'll find them, Admiral.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find it.
Okay.
I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers.
Maybe it'll play out more, because you don't quite understand who the hell was blackmailing Michelle then. Because it's not a dead man. I don't quite remember. One is very unique in that there are multiple ways for you to get side quests, but it's also very easily, like, due to that, it can confuse you kind of easily.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more Profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, Courage.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on.
The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Joker?
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
In case y'all were wondering, yeah, that is Seth Green. He loves this series and he loves Joker.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. I classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Oh god, I just love Joker. Like, that's not even a hot take. Everybody loves Joker, but god, he's so good.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
I just love that. He busts his ass.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Presley, I wish we got more dialogue from you. That's the extent we get from him. I do like that detail that the crew members will salute you as you walk by. It's a nice subtle touch. There's just Caden on this floor right now. This is my captain's quarters, which is like fucking nothing. But this is where it is. Personnel manual. Codex. You get to customize your cabin a lot more in the next two games. Oh, I have more weapons with my locker and the sleeper pod. Yeah, I'll talk to Caden. You gotta be careful because Mass Effect loves to like kind of force relationships on you, so you gotta be really careful. Actually, I need to make my Normandy save anyway.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Sorry, Caden. I do like you. This is the one elevator ride I actually hate because it's so slow. And I'm just going down to the next level of my damn ship. Actually. Well, no. I am there, so, yeah. Rex.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, Tali's equipped. Rex is not. I need to do this really quick before I forget. He's the only other one with an assault rifle. I think I gave him the Geth one. Yeah, I'm pretty... And he uses assault rifles and shotguns. Where's your shotgun, buddy? There it is. And he uses amps because he is a biotic. You get that one. That one gets trashed. You get that one. Oh yeah, and then your armor. Is there any better? No. You get your Colossus. Okay, you're good. Just let me double check something with Garrus here. Okay, that's the 9 versus the 10. So we're gonna stay with the 10. I didn't pick up anything that could help Caden. And Ashley's already equipped.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Again, Ashley was going to be a romance for FemShep. That's why that sounds a little flirty. Oh, the Mako. I have such a love-hate relationship with you.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Lyle's mentorship to Garrus is actually pretty important in this game. It wasn't something I was expecting, but there you go, so pay attention to it.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Oh.
Whatever you want.
I hear that,
Armor,
Canadian.
Weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
That's why I bought those licenses. On the Citadel. I can sell shit to you, though. Oh, fucking upgrades. They slimmed this, like, all the fucking way down in the next two games, because, oh boy. This gets to be a bit much. Oh, okay. Well, I've maxed out on my money now. Sell all junk. Yes. There. I have so much junk and so much, so many Omni gels that... Oh boy.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Oh good, we're back to the drive core being exceedingly loud in the background.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
If you do look at Geth, or if you pay attention to Geth next time I have one in my sniper scope, you'll notice that the flashlight heads look a lot like the bottom of the Quarian masks, which I love. That's a detail which I love.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. all you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exiled, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I should go.
See you later.
Oh.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You've got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation, too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So there's actually something interesting about Alliance ships. I think it's cool. Yeah, ships and vehicles. Did they talk about warships? No. Okay, it talks about like the naming conventions. Yeah, Alliance cruisers are named after cities of Earth. Let's see. Dreadnoughts are named after mountains. Oh yeah, this is crazy. A dreadnought's power lies in the length of its main gun. Dreadnoughts range from 800 meters to 1 kilometer long, with a range, with the main gun of commensurate length. An 800-meter mass accelerator is capable of accelerating to 2 kilograms. Of 1 kilogram slug to a velocity of 283 kilograms a second every 2 seconds. Each slug has the kinetic energy of 38 kilotons of TNT, 3 times the energy released by the fission weapon that destroyed Hiroshima. i.e. dreadnoughts are gonna fuck your day. Let's see. The Turian fleet has 37, the Asari have 21, the Solarian 16, humanity has 6. With an additional hull under construction at Arcturus Station, which is the Alliance headquarters. Alliance battleships are named for mountains of Earth. So the Everest class is has Everest, Fuji, and Elbrus, and the Kilimanjaro class has Kilimanjaro, Taishan, Shasta, and the Aconcagua is under construction. Fighters are... doesn't say what they're named after. Frigates are named after important battles in human history, which is why we have the Normandy. I just thought the naming conventions were really cool for Alliance systems. Or for Alliance vessels. I thought that was pretty neat. Anyway, let's actually get the fuck out of here. We're still sitting in the Citadel, technically. now. I'm wondering about pacing, because there's... Mass Effect 1 is unique in that you have certain moments where, like, you have your plot moments. So technically there's really only a few important missions that you have to do. There's getting Liara, if you want. I don't think you really have to recruit her. Most people recruit everybody, honestly, but I don't think you have to get Tali. I don't quite know, because I always... Or not Tali, Liara, because I always get Liara. So there's Artemis Tau, I forget, Therum is the planet. Pharos, Ilos, a planet called Vermeer. Not Pharos, sorry. Therum, Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, and Ilos. 5 main missions, and that's it. So it has this, like, it has this funnel where you're really, like, through Eden Prime and then on the Citadel, and then they just release you into this big wide world. And you can choose to do the missions or to not do the side missions, but I feel like not doing the side missions is, like, such a disrespect to all of the crazy world building that they do. When you go up to any planet and you'll see it, whether it's a short blurb or, like, a long, lengthy thing, they put details... They put details, into every single planet that you run into, even in 2, and I believe 3. It's been a long time since I've played 3, and I'm close to replaying it now. I just beat 2 last night. Or rebeat 2 last night. But, so... That being said, it's not as streamlined as it is in Mass Effect 2, where it's like, there's a mission on this planet, go do it. It's like, they drop you off in the Mako, and you look on a map. And then there's, like, there's debris over here, there's an anomaly over here. And then there's the main thing that you're doing. And the Mako, again, I have a love-hate, and you're gonna see why. Some people love it, some people hate it. It can get kind of droll, because you also stumble onto side quests. It's more than just, like, what you're given. It's going out and just, like, exploring as well. So, it bubbles out into, like, a huge world-building experience, and then it funnels down into those missions, and then it bubbles out again. Like, you're kind of really missing the experience if you don't side quest, but at the same time, I realize how droll and dull it can be. So I'm kind of in a weird spot. Because, yeah, like, there's assignments, which is your side quests. And then there's missions. So, yeah, I guess you do have to get Liara. Because these are, like, what you have to do. But, yeah, so it's really bizarre. So I'm just in kind of a weird place trying to decide how to pace things out. But I think I am going to go for a couple of side quests first. That said, I'm an idiot. Sorry. We're going to get to the nice calming galaxy map music in a minute. Okay, that's actually perfect. I'll do some... Because when I go into a system, I just want to go through in a clean sweep. So, we'll go to the Artemis Tau cluster, and I'll do everything but the system that Liara's in, because they'll mark where like the main missions are, but not the side quests. They change that in 2 as well. Once you figure out where a side quest is, they'll mark it on your galaxy map, so you don't continuously pull out and try to figure out where the hell you are. Also, the local cluster we get to go there is somewhere around like here-ish. And Tuchanka, the Krogan homeworld, is somewhere around here-ish. And the Quarians are from all the way out here. This is beyond the Perseus Veil. Is around here. I forget where Ilium is. Or no, not Ilium. Thessia, that's the Asari homeworld, and I forget where Palaven is. That's the Turian homeworld. But, like, yeah, you spend most of your time over here in this game. This is the DLC, Bring Down the Sky. Mass Effect 2 you go all over, and Mass Effect 3 you go all over. So let's see, yeah, like Liara's dig site will bring us to Artemis Tau. And friendly reminder, every time we go through a mass relay, it's gonna blow your ears out. I can't help it. They changed that in 2, but...
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. Yes. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
Admiral Hackett is such a fucking badass.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Oh shit, I'm getting this mission early.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Normally it's related to the system you're in, but that actually takes place on the moon. Earth's moon, Luna. It is officially named that in the Mass Effect universe. I'm searching asteroid fields for salvage. Ah, like that! Prothean data disk recovered. Recovered. While scanning the asteroid of a field in the Sparta system, you found signs of habitation. A recon team was sent to investigate one of the larger asteroids. The rock had a small, functioning biodome, but no sign of anyone still living there, including Pauly Shore. There was, however, a data disk with an intact Prothean data disk inside. I hope you all groaned at the Pauly Shore joke, and the reminder that Biodome is a movie. You're welcome.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Okay, we'll land there in a minute. That's where I need to go. You can survey some planets. Okay, gas deposits. You had to find like 20 of 4 different materials, and I had 19 out of 20, and I didn't know where that last one was. It's the first time I've never actually completed that mission. Drove me fucking crazy. Because if you know how I game, you know I'm super thorough, and you know that I actually like write down lists and cross stuff off. Okay. We can go now. So you're gonna see what I mean about the Mako. I don't know what we're expecting here. But I do need Caden for the neural shock just in case. So get used to Caden. He's gonna be with us for a little while. I don't know. I have enough tech experience. Ashley. Just... I need to get that neural shock, man. Caden is in like every fucking party until I get that trophy and that platinum. Okay, so now we're free to explore. Woo. Oh, okay, I was like, what? No, I am the sniper rifle expert here, Ashley. Train in pistols. Alright. Caden the creamsicle still looking okay. What? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I need you to find Prothean artifacts. Okay. Yeah. What? Go away. Okay. Map. So now you see what I mean. There's debris, there's an anomaly, and there's the distress signal. And I mean, like, yeah, it gets kind of boring because you do shit like this. The Mako is meant to climb mountains, but it can also be incredibly tedious on some planets. Some people love driving the Mako. I hate driving the Mako. I hate it very much. Those thrusters are brand new. They changed the way the Mako drives, so it is actually a little bit better. I see something over there. Yeah, and there's some things that don't appear on your map. So it encourages you to literally explore as much as you can. And that may have been where the last, like, piece of material I didn't find was just... I just passed it. They usually do a good job of having it towards a landmark, though, so you see it on your HUD, but... Oh boy, oh boy. My ex loves the Mako. I hate the Mako. My brother recently texted me to tell me how much he hates the Mako controls. He thinks that they're worse. They are actually better. I get no money because I'm too rich. I have too many credits. Oh no, wait, is there a Thresher Maw on this? Oh, fuck, this is a Thresher Maw planet. Well, y'all get to have fun seeing me deal with a Thresher Maw. Shit. Fuck, I just realized that.
On my way.
Ugh, fuck. Use 25 Omnigel. I can spare the Omnigel, I can turn things into Omnigel. That's good. It's the money, that's a problem. Wish I could say that about 2 and 3. Two has something equally tedious to me called planet scanning. I hate it. I don't think there was anything on 3 that actually annoyed me. Maybe. I can think of 2 crew members who pissed me off in 3. Because everyone came to the consensus that they wanted to beat the shit out of those 2 Marines. A dead body. That is a dead Solarian. I used to fail these all the time. Thank you, Rhythm Games. ID tag recovered. You found Captain Mylon's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. Yeah, so thanks, mod. I don't fail these anymore. For those who don't know, my mod got me into Rhythm Games. Okay, we're gonna save. Once we get close. Because this is a Thresher planet. I just realized it's a fucking Thresher Maw planet. The only way to take a Thresher Maw out in this game is in the Mako. There is a tactic to it. They did change the Thresher patterns. And I'll explain it after I'm done fighting it. But for anyone who hasn't played Mass Effect, who's watching this, here's how you know to look out for a Thresher Maw. You're either on an icy planet, or a windy planet, or just kind of a dry planet. See how the soil's all dry? You see that big, open, flat expanse with a few bumps? Watch out for Threshers. I might die. I'm not kidding. I might actually die. I've died quite often to these fucking things. Remember, this is what killed Lyle's unit on Akuz. Ah! Yes, they spit acid. I hit the wrong thing. Oh, no, 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 no. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Okay, yeah, they used to not show you where the thresher was going. It would just pop up out of the ground. Oh, good. Repair, just repair it now. You can't attack while you're repairing, although the HUD is way better. Yeah, if you move too far away, it gets bored of you, thank God. But God, Thresher Maw fights suck, and there's quite a few of them. This is the only mandatory one. And I hate it when your main gun overheats. And they added these tentacles, too. These were new. I think for an easier way to damage the Thresher, I'm not sure. I don't usually attack them too much. Because it's chasing me. It'll come up right underneath you. No! No! Shit! No! Oh God, move. I hate you. Yes, I know how to repair the Mako. Oh God, the HUD used to be way different though. If you look up a Mass Effect 1, oh God, if you look up a Mass Effect 1 HUD, it was way different. And even worse, actually. So they redid the HUD for the Mako, which is nice. With the health on the side. It used to have your crewmates inside, and then you could, like, kind of see the health and the shields. Wasn't that good. Alright, let's go. Yeah, don't do Admiral Kahoku's first if you don't have a lot of Omnigel. Which you won't. So if you're just starting, don't do this first. Oh, that's a boost. I thought it was the... And if you've seen the classic Dune and you're wondering, is that inspired by the giant sandworms by Dune? Yes. Yes, they were. Just pissing it off. Will you please stop following me? I don't want to play tag. Go away. Oh, Jesus. Move. Fuck. Oh, it's dead. Fuck you. My fucking vehicle's on fire. I hate you. Oh. Damn it. That was a Thresher Maw. I hate them. I hate them so much. Everybody hates them. They're terrible. I've seen a couple of people be like, Threshers are no big deal. They're the literal worst. Oh. I just realized this was the fucking Thresher planet.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
I hate that you can't, like...
These are Admiral Kahoku's men. We need to tell him what happened here.
You can't shoot it? Like, you can't shut it down. I'm like, well, guess more people are gonna fucking die here. And then once you're done, you just... leave. You laugh at my pain, Mod, but, like, I want to know how many times you died at your first Thresher Maw. The first time I replayed this, I died, and I was like, I'm leaving this planet for a while until I get enough Omnigel. They're so terrible. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. What? Missing Marines. Oh, return to Citadel Tower. So I'll go back to Kahoku later. He has like a whole string of missions. So we'll just clear out the Artemis Tau. Except for Liara, and then we'll pick up Liara on Monday. So she's in... I think she's in Knossos. It'll tell me where she is. But yeah, okay, here's what I was talking about. So you can land here, and it tells you, it has a very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. Temperature surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of sulfur. Comm buoys in the system have recently logged a number of unregistered vessels operating nearby. Extensively silicone-based, oxygen-breathing ecology, blah blah. It tells you the orbital period, how big it is, what the day length is in Earth hours, the atmospheric pressure, the surface temperature, and the surface gravity. Like, that's just crazy details just to have in a blurb about a planet. And they do that for most planets. It's amazing. That's why I'm just like, buy the game, listen to the codex talk to you for the main entries, and read the rest on your own, because it's... oh my gosh. That world building... like, BioWare is absolutely subject to a lot of pettiness and stupidity, but their world building and characterization is spectacular. Oh, I think this is one of the crime lords. I'm not gonna climb that mountain unless I absolutely have to. Some planets you are forced to. The boosters, I think I already said this, the boosters are new and they're nice. The Mako can jump, I just don't jump with it much. What the hell? I heard that. I heard that too. See? It jumps. It's also supposed to be impossible to flip, but I have flipped it on the Xbox versions. I wonder if they've changed that. I'm just gonna turn that shit into Omnigel later off camera. It's fine. That like song worries me a little bit. Because I thought that was only for one other species that we're not going to encounter for a while, and you don't get the mission till later. Hey, 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 hey! Kitty cat. She just wants to be a part of every single stream. She has to be. She must. Oh, that's cute. Aw, you guys are cute. Where are you sniping from? I'm worried about the sniper towers, that's about it. Hey, Caden. Ashley, what do you have right now? Your assault rifle. Okay. Switch to your shotgun. I think we did too, Caden. I think they're very dead. GG, Caden. I love when your squad gets really proud of themselves like that. It's funny. Well, I would send Ash in there, but I need Caden to use Neural Shock. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Caden. Come on. Excuse me, sir! Thank you! That was very rude. Oh, he's perfect. Really? Caden, you didn't hit the target. Now I gotta wait for you to recharge. Boy. Oh! No, I ran into Nasana's sister by accident again. Yeah, I ran into Nasana's sister by accident again. Her sister's a slaver. No. How you doing, Caden? It's nearly done. Caden, get him. There, that's a good one. Yeah, that's doing wonders, you guys. Let's see. No, I don't have anything left to do. There you go.
Perimeter secured.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Ashley. Most of these bases look the fucking same. Heavy armor human. Oh, somebody give me Colossus. Useless. A chameleon tool might be okay. Oh, Christ. Don't care. Don't care. Oh! Oh, no, that's not for me anyway. That wasn't it, so... I thought I stumbled across a fucking gold mine and oh no, the chameleon tool's not that good. Did I give Tali her Omni tool? I hope I gave Tali her Omni tool. She needs that. It's important for Tex. Yeah, you used to not have that bar. The HUD didn't look like this with the squad mates. They made vast improvements to one, especially graphical. Holy crap. That got an overhaul. Yeah, most bases look like this on the interior. So you're just kind of... You get used to it. Damn it. You discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nasana with this. So if you don't... Like, Nasana will... I've had Nasana trick me a couple of times. I guess it's like a second visit to the Citadel thing. She'll tell you, like, there's something really important, or her sister... Something about her sister, but Nasana's a bitch, just plain out. She flat out tricks you into killing her sister, who's a slaver, without telling you that she's a slaver. So yeah, Nasana sucks. She actually admits it. You're not gonna let me get that medical rounds, alright. My fitness is as high as it can go. I can sprint for days. Yep. Oh, damn it. I always have a habit of, like, picking the mountains without meaning to. Ugh. When I'm on nice flat ground with the Mako, I don't care. But when I start doing shit like this, I hate it. And those thrusters don't last forever, it's a short boost. That's usually how you hack, too. It's how you do everything. At least in this game. The hacking in 2 is a lot more intricate. This thing is kind of like Mass Effect. Like, they looked at the Warthog and they were like, yeah, we want that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do we have here? A crate with shit I can turn into Omnigel, so... Sorry, capsule. Matriarch's writings discovered. It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The container in the tent held, among other things, one of Matriarch Dilanaga's writings. Back to the Normandy. Hello, kitty cat. What are you doing? I can't see you beyond my feet. You just sniffing? If you start wire chewing, you're gonna be in trouble. You know that. You— Hey! Are you offended that the fan is right there? You're a little shit. Come on. Move your butt. Yeah, get around it somehow. I don't care how. Just don't disturb my setup. Hmm? She's been chewing? For how long? She's been chewing on my shit for like a half hour? Oh, on your stuff? Oh, she's just being needy. You're being needy. You should know better than to chew on your Aunt Katie's stuff. You're bad. She's a little shit. I love her to death. Again, I'm not going to sit here and read it, but Matriarch's writings recovered. You were scanning the small planet Porolin when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of Matriarch Dilanaga's writings in its storage compartment. So in case you can't tell, we have to get so many of Matriarch Dilanaga's writings. Aha. Most asteroid belts have something in them. Okay, it was just a metal. Oh, was there something else, or was that the planet? That was just the planet. Okay, some of them have two things, but not very frequently. Okay, so we just need to check out Athens. She, if I remember correctly, Liara's in Knossos. Hey Max, how much do you miss this music, my dude? I do love the Galaxy map music. It's very soothing. That just say, did it just give me free oxygen? Fairly nostalgic, bro. I've been having the time of my life re-going through the story. asteroid belt. There's a planet named Nausicaa. That's one of my favorite Miyazaki movies. Circe. Gave me helium-3. Turia insignia recovered. Scans of the planet Pharos revealed an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with the Magna Colony insignia. The surface temperature is negative 176 degrees Celsius. How cold is that in Fahrenheit? Well, yeah, I know it's death. You don't know? Holy shit. I've been wanting to play the Legendary Edition, but I have the 360 collection still, so I'll probably just replay that one. They did do a pretty good graphical overhaul. I would encourage picking up the Legendary. Then again, I have, like, 12 copies of Mass Effect. This is one of the series that I'll get multiple copies for. I have the special edition of every game, and then I have a convenient 3-in-1 collection. Excuse me, for the 360. And now I have this. And I had extras, but I gave those to my mod. I was just gonna look that up. Negative 285 Fahrenheit. Holy shit. So death. Probably even with the suits. Well, no, you can travel through space, so no. Space is colder than that. Okay. Is there anywhere to land? Yeah, brr. Really? Nausicaa. Oh, okay. I guess there wasn't anywhere to land. So I'll get us over to Knossos and survey the other planets. That way, next time we can just land on Therum and get Liara. Aha, I see you. Heavy metal. Bless you, kitty cat. Therum, okay. Sorry, I have to zoom in to see if it's actually surveyable. Check. Aha. Carbonaceous asteroid. Medallion recovered. Scans of the asteroid field in the Knossos system revealed some strange readings. Upon closer inspection, Navigator Presley discovered the remains of an abandoned Solarian fighter. The only thing of interest on board was a League of One medallion. Nitrogen. Okay. Cool. 8-bit. Yeah, there. Okay, yeah, see, Turian Emblem 1 of 13, Asari ratings 2 of 10. Then I have to take that back to Nasana and be like, hey, I killed your sister, you don't need to fucking trick me. She'll be like, oh, I didn't need to fucking trick you. That's, no joke, pretty much how it goes. Okay. So, with that, I am going to call it a stream because getting Liara doesn't take too long, but again, just for pacing's sake, I want to space stuff out, and Liara is a squad mate, so yeah, we'll get her, and then we'll do some more side quests on Monday. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I'm sorry you came in just as I was leaving, Max. I'm sorry. And as I predicted, I am indeed hungry at near 10 o'clock p.m. So I'm gonna go get something to eat. Yeah, and prevent my cat from chewing on things because she wants attention, so I need to see what she wants. I have tasty wings waiting for me, so I will indeed have happy fooding. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.